Oh man, last day of the vacay. Heyo, welcome to the vid. So I'm kind of quiet because the walls here are very thin. This place is interesting, very interesting. We had like our breakfast. It's interesting. We sat down, we got served like a little melon and some bagels and things. The bed is bigger than the last bed, which is great. More space between Casey and I. The only problem that I had with the room is that this thing, it's like a skylight window thing, but there's no way to close it, and so it's just really bright all the time. And I think we're going to go explore Pike Place Market, which is literally a block away, or we're kind of in it technically. Just waiting for Casey to finish getting ready, and then we will head out and paint the town. And we're out and about exploring the market, which I cannot believe we are staying on the market. We're a block away from everything that happens here, and it's pretty cool. We've toured the marketplace, and I saw the gum wall for the first time. I've been here before, but that gum wall, I did not know existed. It's just a wall full of nastiness, as Casey would put it. We are now walking around the beachfront, or not really beachfront, waterfront. So we did the Pike Place Market, we walked on the piers, we had some clam chowder, which was delicious, and now we're going back to our place to rest for a little bit. Climbing up this giant hill right now. We just took a quick little pit stop at our place to sit for a little bit because we're tired. I think it's the traveling, and the half marathon probably did it too. Now we are waiting for Matt. Matt is living here in his car, and he's gonna pick us up, and we're gonna go to the Space Needle and just kind of hang out at that park. It's nice over there, and it's beautiful outside. Look who I found! Hey! Hey! How is everything in here?
Just living the whole
Just
life.
living it. You like it?
No, my life. I like it. I've come across some challenges.
Yeah?
For sure. But
Biggest challenge thus far?
honestly, it's finding a place to sleep every night, especially if you're like staying in the same area.
Yeah.
You know, like 4 o'clock rolls around, nothing to do and nowhere to go, so I'm like, well, where should I sleep tonight? And then there's just a span of like 6 hours where I'm like just kind of chilling and not doing anything.
So we're just gonna spend some time enjoying whatever this is. We're not gonna spend money to go up it though, because that's a waste of money. So we have decided that we are going to travel to a different part of the city and try to do an underground tour. Apparently the city's built on top of another city. I don't know much about it, and apparently this thing's supposed to be super funny. It's done by like comedians or something. But how cool is this playground? I can't get over this playground. I wanna go play with this thing. What does that do? What do these do? What does everything do?
Hola.
We got our tour tickets. They were 22 bucks, not bad. And our tour starts in 15 minutes. We stopped at the Starbucks. It's Frappy hour, so I paid half price for this. This was $3. I got the Midnight Mint Mocha, and this thing looks like dirt, but it tastes really good.
Once we leave this room, at the end of the introduction, there will be no more restrooms available until the tour is done almost an hour later. In the 1960s, Pioneer Square, our neighborhood here, was a disaster area. Nobody lived down here if they had any choice at all, and most of these historic buildings are pretty much abandoned, except for some dive bars and some flop houses. They laid out streets through this part of town, and at high tide, our streets became impassable. The Great Seattle Fire, June 6th, 1889. This all started about 4 blocks north of here, up at the corner of 1st and Madison Street. In 1889, there was a cabinet shop on that corner. One of the cabinet makers in that shop was an apprentice. a young Swedish immigrant named Jan Bach. And he's the guy who gets all the blame for the Great Seattle Fire. 116 acres of downtown Seattle gone up in smoke. This was the Oriental Hotel. This is one of the first buildings that went right back up, right after the Great Seattle Fire. And now certainly you should understand why there are windows and doorways down here, because this was the original entry level. Some of the original buildings were replaced or modified in such a way that underground areas got filled. We have about 20 blocks of underground left, give or take, and most of that's actually in use in one way or another. So skylights. That's pretty cool, don't you think? That's how they lit the underground originally. As you can see, these have deteriorated over time. They're expensive to maintain or replace, and most of them have just been removed and the space boarded over. We're actually lucky to have even a couple of them left here in place.
We just walked around the underground. Yeah, so what I learned. It's a low city.
That's really cool.
The high tide washed this poop all over the place, and so they had to build it up, pretty much. They had a fire, which was a good excuse. So they essentially made walls, made the streets. There's a gap between the streets and the buildings, so they made sidewalks. And so we were walking around like under the sidewalks. There's like 2 levels of sidewalks.
So they built sidewalks on top of like the existing sidewalks, right?
Uh-huh.
Was it completely covered like when they built it? Or was there, like, could people see down under, like if I was walking on the street or sidewalk, could I see down into the underground?
I think it was
completely covered. Yeah. The street was the wall, right? The wall and the street are the same. They built up the wall, but the street.
The street is over here, sidewalk over here.
Well,
I think the sidewalk over here was probably made of wood.
So they just completely covered like this trench sidewalk.
Yeah, it's wood, yeah.
We're in Seattle and we are going to a movie because we're all tired of walking and this movie just came out. We are going to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Is that what they're calling it? Volume 2. This is fancy. How do I do this? Okay. Should I use this one? Just finished Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I liked it. I give it 2 thumbs up. I didn't see anything wrong with it. It was.
There were a few things.
There are a lot of like a lot of jokes that didn't need to happen. It's like, okay, I get it. It's a funny movie. Haha. Let's keep going. You know, it felt like they pushed the jokes a lot.
A few criticisms.
And there's a lot of like 180s that happen. It's like, okay, really? I don't know. It was an interesting storyline. I'll give it that. I will give it that. Alrighty, we are departing. Thanks for driving.
You're welcome.
See ya.
See ya.
I don't know. Eventually.
Sometime.
I'll come visit again.
Alright, sounds good. Come visit me in California.
Oh, I would
someday.
love to actually. Yes. It's late. Where are you driving to? Do you know?
I need to go north because I have my oil change appointment in the morning.
Oh, that's right. Alrighty, well, ta-ta.
Alright.
It's
Enjoy the rest of your...
been real.
Bye, Matt.
Yeah.
See ya.
Safe travels.
Yeah, you too.
Later.
See ya.
So Matt just dropped us off and we are kind of walking quickly to get to the Bainbridge Island Ferry, which is kind of a cheap ferry that takes you out on the water to the island, and then we're gonna take it back and check out views of the city. Because it's supposed to be cool, I guess? I don't know. Not sure what I'm getting myself into, but we're gonna do it.
The following message is an important safety announcement. For security reasons, we ask that passengers not leave any backpacks, luggage, packages, or other personal belongings unattended during this crossing. Upon arrival at our final destination, all passengers must disembark the vessel. In the event of a shipboard emergency, signals will be sounded on the ship's general alarm, followed by the same signals on the ship's whistle.
We're on a boat. A big freaking boat. What is this? Why is there so many weird... Passenger lounge. Oh, passenger lounge is locked. I wonder what's down there. I don't want to go, not yet. There's more down here I want to see. I want to see the back of the bus. Well, this is pretty cool. Just cruising away from Seattle on a boat. Yeah. I don't know where Casey went. I lost him. He's on the boat. This boat is huge. There's bathrooms and restaurants and yeah, it's big. Big boat, big ferry. Look at this. We are back from our ferry ride to the island and back. It was great. I got some awesome pictures of the skyline. This place is great. I'm sad that our trip is coming to an end. This is the last night of our vacation and it was great. I went to Portland, we went to Vancouver, I ran a half marathon, came back to Seattle. We rode on a bus, I rode on a boat, rode on a bunch of trains. Like, it was all around a pretty good trip. Flying home tomorrow, gotta leave here at about 11, I think. I don't know, right now I'm chilling on the fire escape of our bed and breakfast place. I have awesome views of the water, the harbor. I've got the Ferris wheel thing, Pike Place Market's right there. The world's first Starbucks is right over there, just one street over. The Pike Place Market's right there. Oh, this is great. Anyway, I need to get some sleep. We got a flight tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. Go to bed, do what's right, and you will see me tomorrow.